guys, welcome, and today I am back in The Sims 4 and starting another theme. Okay, so as you noticed I'm actually on a new game because this is a totally new theme. And apparently I did put up a poll like a month ago if you wanted to see me do the Sims 4 Hoppers theme, and a lot of you wanted me to do that, and so yeah, today I'm going to be starting the Sims 4 Hoppers theme. Okay, so this would be pretty interesting as like a few of my Sims will be animals and all that, so good to see how this will turn out. The Sims 4 really generates random Sims that are just straight out weird. But apart from that, hold on a sec. There we go. And this is, of course, the first character, Mabel. Hanaka. She, her. Okay. And why are there so many ads popping up? But anyway, here she is. Okay. Now let's start. I know she's 19 years old, but she is a college student, so I'm guessing young adult will do well for this. Besides, I believe young adults in The Sims 4 are like 18 to late 30s. That's my guess. And teens are 13 to 17 or 14 to 17. Children 8 to actually 6 to 12. Toddlers 2 to 5, and infants 0 to 1. Newborns obviously 0. Okay. Now, we need to get rid of this ugly make. Oh, Jesus. We need to also fix the head. She sort of has that small, oh, oops, nose. Okay. Oh yeah, I've forgotten I can do this. There we go. Ew. Actually, these sort of look like her eyebrows. Oh, I also forgotten she has black eyes. Sort of like this. The black eyes, like usual, I don't download much CC before this, so I'm just going through placeholders. Sort of low on hair options, because what I currently have is not actually the style. Actually, I think the first hair looked more like it. I think it was this one. Yeah. This is the only thing similar I can find. Okay. Yeah, I think this'll do. Might also make the arms a bit wider here. And there we go. Yeah, this'll do for now. Just as a placeholder. It's about a similar colour. Suppose these'll do. Or no. Actually, these are better. be a darker blue. There we go. She has mismatched socks. Which, not many of them are in The Sims 4. I should download CC after this, so I'm prepared for next episode when I do this. Yeah, I suppose these will do. Oh, and I better not forget, she is also wearing a cast on her left hand. So, yeah. Okay, there we go. Mabel, guys. Okay. My coffee went cold pretty quick because my mom, well, she didn't, oh, oops, she has freckles. Nearly forgot about that. There we go. Perfect. Now that's better. Suppose country caretaker. Unless there's a thing for... Oh, there we go. Animal. Friend of the animals. Okay. And she is obviously... animal enthusiast, if I can find that. Yeah, we go. Cares for creatures big and small, but sometimes loses patience with humankind, so self-assured.
Ah, bushy.
Finds peace in the beautiful tranquility that nature has to offer. Loves outdoors.
Anjima.
Okay, there we go. Mabel, guys. Alright. Okay, there we go. Bum. Bum. There we go. Alright, that is Mabel's house apparently. We have a little pond here. Bathe in water? Okay. Yeah, that's her room. She has the room all to herself and the house all to herself. Obviously, if you haven't seen it, her grandma died, and yeah. That's where I'm putting her. But also, where are the animals? This is the first part of my Creator Sim journey, so why not add her animal friends as well? So let's do that. And this is King Jor, or Beaver. Him. Well, I should have put him as George or whatever. And also, I'm actually using the furry mod for this. But unfortunately, the furry mod didn't have anything to do with Beaver. So, yeah. That is technically what I have. And also, how... How old is he? Because apparently he says he is older than Mabel? Oh, but oh my gosh, the King George plush. Okay. Yeah. He sort of treats Mabel like a dad. So, I would say adult.
Huh?
Now, let's start. And obviously this will be quick because I am using the furry mod for this. First of all, his eyes are completely black. Like, no, not that. Ew. But to be honest, all the character eyes look the same in Hopper's, so I'll go with this. And for the face, obviously, apparently feline is the closest I can get to beaver. I can shrink this a bit. Yeah, this is close as I can get to a beaver tail. I know it's a Pomeranian tail, but sometimes you have to work with what I have. If the creator of the furry mod is watching this, maybe consider adding beaver as one of the, well, things for the furry mod. There's quite a lot of crowns here. Oh my gosh, they conflict with the friggin' ears! Yeah, the ears sorta conflict with the crown. Okay, now he is a very plump beaver. There we go. Not very muscular. Very thick. Obviously, all beavers have thick thighs. That's... yeah. The tail's also gold. I can't help with that. So what I can do is just temporarily remove the crown. So, yeah. He'll technically be crownless for now. Thought there was a tail one. Maybe I was mistaken, but anyway, this is what we got. It's currently a squirrel, more than a beaver. There we go. Maybe this will be him before he got crowned. Because he has no crown. And there we go. Alright. Okay. Also known as Mammal King. Actually, let's change this. Better. A leader of the pack. Okay, popularity leader of the pack. Obviously. Optimistic and kind. I'm going to search what jovial means. Oh, it's jovial. I'm stupid. Cheerful, friendly, and high-spirited, so technically outgoing. And he embraces the role of king with enthusiasm, so ambitious. Imposter syndrome? Huh. Apparently, imposter syndrome is not a trait here. Leading group aerobics. learning everyone's names, working together. So technically insider.
Zarzuya, Kimaloo.
Okay.
Ooh.
Done.
The Tisa Wallake.
And now this is going to be... Hold on. There we go. This is... Loaf. Okay. Key him. Obviously this will be quick because... This will also be a furry mod guy. And that's perfect. Okay, Loaf, guys. Now, what does it say about him? He seems to adhere to the natural order of the animal kingdom, so technically nature and nature nomad, and obviously lazy.
Oh. Waha.
Okay. Complacent is... Complacent meaning... Smug, uncritical satisfaction with one's own abilities or situation. So... Technically snob.
Quiz me foi.
And he seems to adhere to the natural order of the animal kingdom, as he is confused as to why Mabel would protect him from being eaten. Okay. I'm guessing loves outdoors. Okay. Okay. Suppose this'll be a male sim. And obviously it... Actually, no. This'll be a female. And this is... Ellen Bear. Okay, she, her. Obviously. Huge hungry bear. She has a very deep voice as well, so...
Queen Reginald.
Yeah, that sounds like, Okay. Now let's... Out of everything, The Sims 4 made me work with a sunburnt sim. What the frig? Why did the eyebrows change colour? Okay, apparently the only thing close to bear is canine for the furry mod, but I must admit canines and bears sort of look similar, though I can't seem to shorten the nose, which stinks. So yeah, she'll just have a long snout, unless if the creator of the furry mod is listening to this, make a bear snout for the furry mod. And there we go. And I noticed with the eyelashes when I put them on the beavers and Then I also used this. Oh, no, not this. Yeah, sort of. The thing to cover the male nipples. The eyelashes disappeared. So, yeah. There we go, Ellen, guys. Okay. Actually, let's make this a bit wider. There we go. Perfect. Big, menacing, most grumpy bear. Always on the lookout for the next meal. Okay. So, technically, deviants and public enemy. Obviously gluttonous. Glutton.
Ooh, yum yum. Squazma.
And well, she lives behind that forbidding exterior, very loyal to her friends. So, obviously loyal.
Yunazoi Tabashish Shinpor Falaru.
Okay. And let's say, obviously she's a friggin' bear, so friggin'.
Ah, Uller Views Sugals.
Okay. Yeah, I did that because you know how bears like to sometimes rummage around in dumpsters, and also, okay, now it's, I saved the best for last, and that's a go, so I need it to be a male. And yep, there we go. Saving the best for last. And this is Tom Lizard. Yep, the favorite lizard from Harper's. Okay. Obviously, I got a lot of stuff. Let's remove this hoodie, see what I'm working with. Oh my god. Okay, oh. Nearly forgot about the eyes. There we go. Like I said, this is pretty quick. Actually, let's make these smaller, since he sort of has, like, these funny looking eyes. There we go. And obviously, the furry mod does have a lizard snout. There we go, lizard. And a lizard with teeth. Yeah, I think this is meant to be for dragons and sharks. Not actual lizards. Well, I think Tom's like a gecko, to be honest. Yeah, light green. And now, obviously lighter on the stomach. And yeah, that's about it. Fortunately, I don't have any, like, scales for, yeah. Fortunately, the furry mod didn't come with scales, or in Tom's case, skin, reptile skin. But this'll do. Okay. there's Tom. Okay, what does it say about him? Though Tom prefers to avoid drama at all costs and rise above the fray, his insatiable curiosity typically puts him in the middle of it. So, actually, I'll go with popularity and friend of the world, since he is a popular character. And... okay, there is no curious trait. Which stinks. He's got some big animal friends who have his back, so... technically outgoing. It's drama at all costs, though is technically in the middle of it all, so... I would say clumsy? Okay. And... rise above the fray. What does that mean? Remain detached, neutral, or dignified, avoiding involvements in petty arguments, chaotic disputes, or negative drama. So, technically, it's saying he's proper.
Wes Basie.
Okay. There we go. Oh, and one more thing. Let's say he likes phones.
Oh. Sure
Obviously, because of the emoji meme. Of the lizard emoji meme. Okay. So, yeah. If you haven't noticed, there's a lot of things with Tom messing around with the phone, with the promotions for Harper's, as well as in the movie. And yeah. Okay, that's everyone. This is... yeah, I couldn't find any other thing for it. Apart from what the hell? Okay, never mind. I might also off-screen make CC for King George's crown, which will not conflict with the ears. Okay, and obviously they will go right here. Because obviously this is technically where they will live, since it is... wait, what did that say? Items removed. Yeah, because, yep, see? Obviously they're animals, so I should give them all the, well, you know, stuff. Which is technically like this. It's like you can bathe in water and if he's hungry, forage. Which are collectibles, harvestables, fairy dust, and yeah. And he can also sleep. See? Like, watch this. He's going to forage. Yep. squirrel doing that?
Yibs, Tombra.
What the? Forage fiasco from having bad luck. Oh. Well, at least it's basil. And that's food. And a trash... a trash pile. I mean, he's not actually hungry at the moment, but yeah, what I can also do is I can plant the basil, plant it, and there we go. Now it'll grow. And for some reason he can't. There we go. Ooh. Apparently the water's fine. And it's out of sea. Yeah. I'm going to have to sort of get them like... well... wait, why does it say water too shallow? It says there. Huh. Odd. But still, I'm getting used to this natural living stuff. Because, yeah. I'm gonna need it a lot for these guys. But anyway, that is also the end of part 1 of The Sims 4 Hoppers theme. So, that is it for The Sims 4 Hoppers theme for today. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're new. And goodbye. Adios. See you next time. By the way, I hope there's a Tom Lizard plush out there. Because... oh my gosh. Okay, goodbye.